All right, let's talk about something that is a massive headache for pretty much every single print-on-demand seller out there, actually running the business. Today we're diving into a platform that's built to streamline that whole process from A to Z.
Does this hit a little too close to home? You jumped into this world to make awesome designs, to be creative, but now you feel like you spend all your time wrestling with logistics. You're juggling suppliers, you're constantly updating listings, you're tracking shipments. It's just this endless, exhausting grind that eats up all your time.
But what if you could just flip a switch? What if you could put all of that boring, repetitive operational stuff on autopilot and get back to doing the work that you actually love, the work that grows your brand? Well, that's exactly the promise we're going to unpack right now.
So the tool we're looking at is what's called a production partner marketplace. Now, that sounds a bit technical, but really it's simple. Think of it like an air traffic control tower for your entire POD business. It's one central hub that connects your stores to a whole network of different printers, and it lets them all talk to each other seamlessly, automatically.
So let's get into the nuts and bolts of how this whole thing actually works and how you can build this all-in-one hub for your own business.
Okay, section 1. First things first, you've got to connect your store. This is the foundation, the bedrock that everything else is built on. It's all about getting all your different sales channels to report to one single place.
And get this, the setup isn't some week-long technical nightmare. It's actually super fast. You create your account, you head over to the linked shop section, you pick your platform, say Etsy, and you just authorize it. And that's it. Seriously, the system just pulls in all of your listings and your orders all on its own. No more manual data entry.
And check this out. It's not just for one kind of seller. It's got a huge range of integrations. We're talking Etsy, Shopify, Amazon, even Amazon Handmade, Walmart, TikTok Shop, you name it. It doesn't matter where you're selling. You can bring it all under this one roof.
All right, so your stores are all plugged in. Now for the fun part, finding the perfect products and, more importantly, finding the perfect partners to actually bring your designs to life.
Now this is where you get superpowers. Let's say you want to sell a classic Gildan hoodie. Instead of being locked into just one supplier, you get to see a whole list of producers who can make that exact same item, and you can compare them on what really matters to you. Look here, producer A is lightning fast. We're talking a 13-hour average. But hey, maybe your design really needs DTF printing, so you might lean towards producer C. The choice and the power is completely in your hands.
And it's not just about speed. You get the whole story. For any product, you can see the exact cost, the materials, any little packing fees, even the shipping dimensions. This isn't just nice-to-have info. It's absolutely crucial for pricing your stuff correctly and making sure you're actually profitable.
Okay, stores connected, products are picked. Now let's talk about the daily grind, or maybe how it doesn't have to be a grind anymore. This is where you really become the master of your order workflow.
Every single order goes on a journey, right? But usually, it's kind of a mystery. Well, here, it's all laid out for you. An order comes in, it's automatically zapped over to the producer you chose, they give it the thumbs up, you see it go into production, and this is the best part. The second it ships, that tracking number is updated right there. No more guessing games.
And when it comes to shipping, which is a huge deal, you get flexibility. You get a choice. If you like to be in the driver's seat, you can buy your own labels on Etsy or wherever and just upload the file. Total control. But if you want to be completely hands-off, you can just let the producer deal with it. The system finds the cheapest shipping option, and the cost just gets added to your total. Easy. And, of course, it's packed with all the other little tools you'd hope for. Need to pop in a manual order for a friend? Simple. Got a customer issue? Requesting a refund or a reprint is a breeze. And for all you spreadsheet lovers out there, yes, you can export all your data and filter it any way you want.
Okay, deep breath. We've kind of saved the best for last here. Seriously. If you have more than, say, 20 listings in your shop, this next part is going to absolutely change your life. This is about managing your listings at scale.
Oh my gosh, this quote, this is it. If you've ever sold apparel, you know this soul-crushing pain. Your supplier raises their prices by like 50 cents, and now your entire Saturday is gone. Just click, edit, save. Click, edit, save, over and over again. It is the absolute worst part of the job.
Well, you can say goodbye to that nightmare. The solution is a feature called Allpodi profiles. And the best way to think about a profile is like a master remote control for all your product variations.
And how it works is just so smart. You grab all your similar items, like all your hoodies, and you just lump them into a group.
Then you create one single profile that has all the sizes, colors, and prices you want, and finally, you just apply that one profile to the whole group, and bam, instantly, every single one of those listings is updated on your store.
So, I mean, that's already a massive game changer, right? But what about the holy grail? You know, the listing where you've got one awesome design and you want to let customers buy it on a hoodie and a tank top and a sweatshirt, all from the same product page?
Well, this is where it feels like actual magic. You can take your separate profiles, one for hoodies, one for tanks, one for sweatshirts, and you literally just click Merge Profiles. This system just figures it all out and combines everything into one single, super smart profile.
And just look at the difference here. The before is what we all do now. You have separate listings, which is confusing for customers and a total pain for you to manage. The after, one clean, professional listing where your customer just uses drop-downs to pick exactly what they want. It is a way better experience for them and a million times easier for you.
So let's just boil all of that down to this one kind of insane number, updating over 500 prices in 2 clicks. A task that used to take an entire day of mind-numbing work is now done in seconds. That's not just saving time, that's literally getting your life back. So, I guess the final question is this. If you could automate all that logistical junk and get back to the fun part, the part you're actually good at, what would you build? What amazing things could you create? This is about freeing yourself up to focus on what really matters, building your brand and your empire.